So I have so much empathy. Like, oh my god, like this is a very important topic, and I think I don't know. Everyone, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to our channel. So guys, tonight is Friday night. I chose two light books for this reading vlog. And yeah, these are the books that not necessarily the books that I can totally relate with, but as you know me, I'm a reader who is always reading books that are way out of my comfort zone. So yeah, I'm really excited to share with you because one of these books is an arc. And oh my god, I'm freaking excited and I'm so happy because this morning I received that mail and I received an arc copy. So let's get into it. So the first book that I'm gonna be reading is Loveless by Alice Oseman, and I've been wanting to read this book because I've watched some booktubers who did cry because of this book, and I really want to know what's this book all about. We have this protagonist who's never been in love, she's never been in a relationship, and she's never had a crush on anyone. Also, she's never been kissed, never been touched. So wow. I think it's more about like searching for your true identity, I guess, more on self-acceptance and self-awareness. Also, we have these terms asexual and aromantic, which are the words that I've never heard before, so I want to learn more about it. And I think that's pretty much it. And look at this paperback. It's pink and it's so cute, it's so pretty. And yeah, I'm so excited to read this tonight and just have a good time. So the next book that I'm gonna be reading is an advanced reader copy. I think this is the second time that I received an ARC and I'm so happy. And that book is Before We Were Blue by Miss E.J. Swartz. Actually, I was talking to this author and she's very kind, she's very sweet, and she's telling me how can I get an advanced copy through NetGalley. And finally this morning, I received an email from NetGalley. Thank you so much, NetGalley. And I finally got my ARC. Yes. So what do I know about this book? But first of all, I remember Cherry. Cherry from Cherry Actually Reads. Because this book is all about eating disorders, and she recently uploaded a video where she recommended books about eating disorders. So you might want to check her channel out. I will put her link on the description box. Yeah, this book is all about eating disorders because we have two girls who are inside this treatment center. They are clearly both struggling, but they found closeness with each other. They found comfort and friendship. So the question is, what's gonna happen like after being treated in this treatment center, like going back to their lives, like what's gonna happen with their friendships. So it's like you have to choose your recovery or your relationship. So yeah, that's pretty much the two books that I'm really excited to read, and I hope I'm gonna have a good time. Yeah, I don't know if I'll get emotional. I don't know, we'll see. Also, the book Before We Were Blue will be officially released on September 14, I believe, but you can pre-order it. And yeah, I'm not gonna like tell you my full review of this arc. I'm just gonna tell you more about the synopsis and how do I feel about it, but not in full depth, I guess. But I want to feel my raw reaction as much as possible. So of course you can hear my thoughts about it, but yeah. Also, I will put my full review on my Instagram account, so make sure you follow me there. It's at Bookvoyagerika. So yeah, we can also talk there, so make sure you are following me on my Instagram account. Anyway, let's start reading then. Bye. You guys, so it's Saturday morning and I woke up kind of late because it's almost 10 a.m. I was planning to wake up at least like 8 in the morning today. Anyway, I slept late last night, and that's not because of the book. No, let me tell you. Um, yeah, I'm going to wash my face and order my coffee to start my day, and I'm gonna update you about the book. Let's do that, shall we? Again, good morning. Finally got my coffee, and they're so sweet. They put something Kalimera Erika. It's like good morning, Erika. Wow, thank you. Good morning to you too. So yeah, gonna have our coffee first thing in the morning. But let me tell you. So last night I didn't read much. Why? Because I was talking with my friends, so we have like we did a video call where all of us were there. It's like catching up with my friends kind of night. And after that, I talked to my boyfriend and I talked to my friends, so I slept like around 2 in the morning. Yep, I know it was late for me. Yeah, so of course I do miss my friends because I don't see them in person, especially we're still in lockdown, you guys, since freaking November. And wow, it's just crazy. Because I live far from them. That's the truth. I know it's so gloomy today, guys. Oh my god. Anyway, let's talk about this book, Loveless. And I only got to page 30 last night. And we have this protagonist named Georgia. And they are in this prom night. Like, that's the last party before they go to the university. So, she has like a 7-year crush with this guy named Tommy, and they're kind of flirting. So Tommy made a move and he tried to kiss Georgia because she's never kissed anyone. So it's like her first kiss. And then when Tom was about to kiss her, she rejected him. And the guy was like, what the fuck? And inside her head, she's like, you know what? I just realized I never really liked you. Like, I thought you're like, I had a crush on you for 7 years, but tonight, no. No. Nope, nope. Fucking savage. No, that was fucking savage, but at the same time, she has like an internal conflict. Yeah, that's the first glance that we see from our protagonist. So I'm gonna continue reading today, and I hope to read a good chunk of pages at least today. So yeah, let's start our day with Loveless. It's not an update, it's just I want to tell you that today I ordered something for my boyfriend because he recently bought his gaming laptop. So I decided I'm gonna buy him some mouse and keyboard for gaming, and they arrived today. It's so pretty. I'll show you. I don't know when will I see him. I hope next week. I'm gonna give him, let's see his reaction, and it's really good. I think Razer is really good for gaming. He'll like it for sure because he doesn't have I think he has keyboard but not Razer for gaming, so it's gonna be, you know, just a surprise gift again. Yeah, so let's see his reaction and to do a little bit of unboxing. So I hope next week he'll be here. Yeah, bye. Okay, so I'm back with another update. So yesterday I was kind of busy because I was arranging my rooms, rearranging things here and there, and also I arranged my bookshelf. So I'll show you a clip, like bookshelf tour. Yeah, so you can see some of my books. So let me finally update you with Loveless, and I'm currently on page 142. And yeah, so we have this protagonist named Georgia, and she has two close friends. Jason is a straight guy, and Pip is a lesbian. So they're very close. And then when they went to university, she found another friend who is her roommate named Rooney. And she's very cool. She's totally opposite of Georgia. She's very extrovert and she could flirt with anyone, like so easy. Unlike Georgia, of course. And I could see that Georgia is trying her best to like someone, but at the same time, like having second thoughts, like no, maybe I don't like him. She's really determined to like have a relationship with anyone, but yeah, she's having this internal conflict, like maybe I like him, maybe I don't. Then I'm in that part where she finally decided to do it with Jason, her close friend, because she's really comfortable with him. And yeah, I'm in the beginning of that, like they're dating, and let's see what's gonna happen. I'm really excited how it will turn out. Like I like Jason for Georgia because he knows her very well and he could understand her because they've been friends for years. So but also I'm thinking like she's still in her comfort zone because it's like it's still a safe place for her. Like I don't know, but it's a good start. It's a good improvement for Georgia. So that's gonna be an update for now, I guess. And yeah, it's really a fun read. I'm really enjoying like this book. Like wow. So I'll see you again. Hi guys, so I am already page 300 on this book and I have so much things to say. I mean, let's start with Jason and Georgia. Like I was rooting for this too. But yeah, it's just sad how it ended because she was like experimenting whether she would like a guy or a girl, but she turned out to be asexual and aromantic, so that's so sad for Georgia. I feel really sad, but I have so much empathy for Georgia, but it's still difficult to put myself in her shoes because she's so different. And wow, it's really a good book because it's all about self acceptance. Of course, it's really important to know more about yourself, right? Like, yeah, I like how she's trying to learn more about herself and at the same time accepting who she is. It's so difficult to accept yourself because you're so different from everybody, right? So, wow, I admire Georgia because she's trying her best. I do admire Georgia, even though she made the mistakes by experimenting her sexual preferences by using her friends, her close friends, but she didn't really have a choice. And it's just wow, at such a young age,
she's dealing with this so much anxiety because of figuring out who you really are. I think it's totally fine if you don't like anyone, if you're not ready to be, in a relationship, to be committed. I don't think youngsters must be in a hurry, because let me share something about myself. Like, I was glad that my parents were so strict that they didn't want me to have a boyfriend when I was studying college. And it turned out to be a blessing because I didn't know it would be like this. I mean, if you enter a serious relationship, of course it's difficult, especially um when emotions are there. Like, you cannot think straight because you're so emotional, and of course you cannot control your emotions, right? It would have been difficult for me. And so I guess it's still a blessing that, like, I entered a serious relationship after I graduated. And people shouldn't be in a hurry. I mean, going to ask me, I would prefer to be in a relationship when you're like in your late 20s. I don't think it's too late, because I think at that point you're emotionally and mentally ready. At least I feel like I'm immature at times. And of course that's difficult because you gotta be matured when you are in a relationship, right? Because you have responsibilities, and not necessarily to be selfless, but also you have to think your partner. So you have to have some adjustments, and it's not always fun, right? So I think we have a lot of things to consider, and yes, we have to be ready. And just because it's cool to be in a relationship, like, you feel complete being in a relationship, doesn't mean that, like, you really have to be in one. um yeah, so I think it's very important to be matured and be ready, right? Both mentally, emotionally. And wow, again, this book is really, really good. It's so heartwarming. I only have 130 pages left, and I'm gonna finish this book. And wow, I don't have anything to say. I think I'm just gonna enjoy this night by reading Loveless, and have a good night. So I'll see you again. Guys, oh my god, I'm so excited because today I just received my orders, keyboard and mouse pad. So it's here. Dun, dun, dun. So today my boyfriend will pass by, so I'm gonna give him my secret surprise gift, the mouse and keyboard for gaming, while I'm unboxing my own orders. So you will see that later. I'll see you again. Bye. It's here. Hold the camera. I will do my unboxing. Right here. Lego. Oh guys, we'll do the unboxing. And let's do this. First things first, I saw your hair.
That's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine, that's mine. That's mine!
Hey, see your hair?
Yeah, my new one. Okay, this is more important than what she's gonna do, so yeah.
And then we have this.
Enough to. Then put it to your head and start dancing. Hit. Okay, see? Ooh. Pull it. The brown. Ah, interesting. Ah, you have battery. You have extra battery. I told you need battery. Yeah, yeah. Maybe it's.
We just saw our new keyboard and mouse, and we have some games. What is this? I don't know. Something here.
You bought it?
Yes.
When?
Gamay.
Can I go home now?
Go on your face.
Okay.
You like it? You like it?
No, I don't like that.
Why?
I like the shit. I have to visit my house now.
It's for gaming.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home now.
It's for
Because it's
gaming.
far.
It's really in a hurry. Yeah, let's do the unboxing. You like it? Say thank you, mahal. I love you so much. Ganun.
Yeah,
What?
yeah.
What a happy kid, look.
Bigyan kasi siya.
Don't have Caesar there. Malaki. La 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 la. Happy kid. Almost. Happy kid. It's nice.
Something like that.
It's Razer-like for the game. She always telling me, oh, Razer is nice for the gaming. You unbox it.
Can I go home now?
Stupid. Dun, dun, dun. Slowly, but
Yeah.
surely. Let me see. Nice. Okay, the next one. Can I see? Oh, wow. Magas. Like it? Happy kid. So hi guys, so as you know, my boyfriend slept over and we watched a movie. Still locked down here, by the way, so we can't risk it. Anyway, we watched this psychological movie thriller called Deadly Illusion. So if you haven't watched it on Netflix, you might want to check that out. It's really good. Yeah, so an update. I finally finished Loveless by Alice Oseman, and let me tell you, this book is so heartwarming. I love it, and it's really good to know about this asexuality and aromantic, because like I said, I've never heard those words before and I never really know what do they mean. So asexual means that you are not into intercourse, and aromantic means you're not into, you know, love, or you cannot fall in love. You just can't. And you can be, you know, asexual, or you can be just aromantic. But our protagonist, unfortunately, is both. She's both asexual and aromantic. So it was so difficult for her, and finding that out, it was like, oh my god, like at least she found out like she's asexual and aromantic, because that kind of thing really difficult to figure out, right? So, and it's so beautifully written, I must say, because she's like, even though she can fall in love and she will not have a partner, a romantic partner in, you know, in the future, she just pour her love to her friends. The friendship in here is really, really good. So overall, wow, this book is light read and very heartwarming. I finally finished the first book in this reading vlog, and my rating, I will rate this book 4 out of 5 stars, because yes, there were, you know, times the book was really engaging, but there were also dull moments that, you know, I didn't really like about the book. But overall, it is a really good book. 4 out of 5 stars, really, really good. I highly recommend this if you are looking for a light, heartwarming about you know, asexual, aromantic. And that's pretty much it. So moving on to the second book that I'm gonna read in this reading vlog is an ARC, like I said, an advanced reader copy, which is gonna be released on September 14, but you can pre-order it, I guess. So yeah, the book titled Before We Were Blues. So last night I started reading it, And wow, the first few pages were so intense because we're talking about eating disorders here. So we have like bulimia and anorexia in the first few pages. And oh my god, the fear of the food was so traumatizing. Like, we have a lot of trigger warnings in this book, so if you want to read it, make sure you read about the trigger warnings. Also, we have an author's note in the beginning of the book just telling about the trigger warnings and dark humor, which is, included in this book. So if you're kind of like a sensitive reader, you might want to consider that. Yeah, anyway, so wow, we have this two protagonists and different POVs. So first, I read the POV of this first girl named Shoshana, and she is suffering from anorexia. She's anorexic and the fear of food, like because she's a cheerleader, and I think it started her eating disorder because she has this evil coach, a cheerleading coach, and she's very strict. If you gain weight, she can automatically replace you, and that, I think, kind of trigger the eating disorder of Shoshana. And then we have this another girl named Rowan, and she's also anorexic. And in her case, she's mother is also anorexic, so her mother taught her, like, if you eat something, you can you can swallow and spit it. So that also is the reason why she got this eating disorder. So it's very unfortunate for these two girls. So these two girls is currently in the recovery and relief center where they are trying their best to to recover. Currently 20% into this book, and I can say that Shoshana is a very light and very positive girl, while Rowan is kind of dark and evil girl. And I don't know if she really wants to recover, but Shoshana really wants to get better. And because they were called gray girls, so the title is Before We Were Blue. I think if you got blue, I mean, you are finally okay to go out and finally recovered. So I'm still in that kind of part, and wow, it's really interesting. And they said something that anorexia is the most dangerous psychiatric disorder. So oh my god, and I can see how they're really suffering, and the fear of food, like in front of them, like they can't even eat it. And this, oh my god, mind is such a dark place because they can see themselves like, oh, if I gain 1 pound, then I would be like so fat and all this. um you know so I have so much empathy, like, oh my god, like this is a very important topic. And I think I don't know, it's just, so I find this book a bit of like intense, but I like it in a way that her writing style is kind of light and all that, but the topic is too intense. And it's really good to read books about this kind of eating disorders and how these young girls are suffering from this. Hey, that's pretty much it for now. I'm gonna update you more when I got like halfway through the book, because it's really interesting. Like I cannot even put this book down, and yeah, it's really interesting. And oh my god, the like I said, we have trigger warnings, like people are dying because of anorexia and also committing suicide. Like in the first few pages, I have also encountered a young girl committing suicide. Yeah, it's really difficult how they live and how they like trying to overcome this disorder, this eating disorder. So yeah, I'll see you again later. So it's already afternoon. I took a nap when I was like reading. I fell asleep, and then I woke up and I started reading again, and I found this beautiful, I'd say, quote, beautiful words that I think it's so true. I mean, not beautiful, but it's so realistic. Yeah, it says here, the more we hate ourselves, the more they profit. And that's the whole business in less than 10 words. They make women feel so bad so they'll get them to buy the most ridiculous items, hoping to be happier and prettier, like the advertisements promise, with individual glue on eyebrow hair and chemical tan in a bottle. On and on, they tell us how to do our makeup and keep a man, like any man can really be kept with those things. Slowly, they start coaching us on what to do in the bedroom, taking control of the most intimate parts of our lives with the one trick sure to make him go crazy. Him. Forever. Those trashy magazines stick with you when you're in it too, reminding you to disguise your pain under giving more moans, assuring him that he did the world's best job, that he's huge, that he's the greatest lover in the goddamn universe. So long as you don't damage his ego, never make him as insecure as you are. It's so freaking cold, you guys. I don't know why. Like, 2 days ago, it's snowing, but not in my area. Like, far from my area, maybe that's why it's so freaking cold. Anyway, I'm gonna continue reading. So, I'm already on chapter 19, and we have this beautiful friendship between these two girls, but it turns out that the other one is not straight. So, I think it will complicate their friendship even more. And I don't know, because they're not in good terms right now, and the other girl is so dependent to the other one, and the other one has so much things going on with her life. Yeah, I'll update you again as soon as I finish this book, because I think I will finish this tonight. So, bye. So you guys, I'm back with the final update. So yeah, I just finished Before We Were Blue, an advance copy from Idris Schwartz. First of all, I just want to say thank you to Idris Schwartz, NetGalley, and Vlogs for giving me this advance copy. And wow, what a ride! Overall, it was good. It was a good book about eating disorders. It was too intense at first, and then the story goes and goes, and it's, the writing became lighter, which is good. And then I'm more interested in Rowan's POV, because the writing style is like telling the story based on these two POVs. We have Shoshana's POV and then Rowan's POV, which is good. I like that kind of writing style, like, the POVs telling the story. And also, the book is more about like cheerleading as well. Like, if you have watched Dare Me on Netflix, it's a series. It's kind of similar, I guess, because in Dare Me, it's a story about these two girls, that they have this, loyalty about their friendship. So in Before We Were Blue, it's kind of the same, but they're not both, cheerleaders. But in Dare Me, they're both like cheerleaders. But here, totally different thing, because the other one, Shona, is the cheerleader, and she has these things going on in her world and all that. But yeah, it's about friendship, like how they are suffering from their eating disorders and getting better, right? And they found friendship and comfort with each other. So it's really good. It's a good story. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this reading vlog. I don't know if it's gonna be too long. So yeah, both YA contemporary, and I love them both. Loveless and also Shoshana is an asexual, right? So it's like, uh the term that I learned from Loveless. So she's also asexual. And Rowan is lesbian. So wow. Yeah, so that's pretty much it, I guess, for this reading vlog, and I'm so sleepy. I started like reading from chapter 7 today, and I just, read it in one sitting, because I just also couldn't put the book down. So it has like 30 chapters. Yeah. So that's pretty much it for this reading vlog. I love this kind of like books out of my comfort zone, because you know me, I read thrillers, but this is a kind of break from reading thriller books. So that's it. And thank you guys for watching, and I hope you'll get into the end of this vlog. I don't know, I'm not sure, but if you do, wow, I appreciate you. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you again on my next one. So peace out.